He says, no, Father Abraham, but if somebody will go to them from this this dead place, they'll repent. He says, no, if they are not willing to hear the scriptures, Moses and the prophets, neither will they be persuaded, even if someone rises from the dead. Now, listen, this was a prophecy per se, because what he's saying here is people who will not repent, people who will not turn their hearts to God, people who will not root their faith in the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus, there's nothing else they can root their faith in. There's nothing else that will make their faith work. You know, I've learned as a believer, if I know that Jesus has provided something for me and it took place on the cross, in the grave, and through the resurrection, I know it's unquestionably mine. I know that promise is sure. I know whatever it is. And I don't need anything else. I don't need a confirmation. I don't need a word of prophecy. I don't need anything else, because once my faith is rooted in the fact that somebody has already gone, it's a sign of Joel, 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the earth, and came back and is alive and has been resurrected and is more than a conqueror. I know that I'm in him because I've been born again, and I know that his promises are sure. See, we're always looking for some kind of way that we think if God would do it our way instead of his way, then it would work. In other words, we think we know more about what we need than what God knows that we need. So what we're really doing, we're playing God, and we're trying to take control of the process. Listen, God knows, and God has designed everything so that if we look to Jesus, what he did through his death, burial, and resurrection, and if whatever it is we're believing for is rooted in that, then the real truth is we can establish our heart in that, and we will not waver. We will not falter. We will not fail.